What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again with some great college football talk on this Thursday afternoon. I hope everybody had a great day. And going into the weekend, I hope everybody have a great weekend and everybody be safe. But let's get to the chat room, see who's in here, and we can start the show. Let's see. Stephen Hicks, shout out to Stephen Hicks, the first one in the chat today, a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Stephen Hicks, Roll Tide Brothers, the board getting ready to show the new Bama, Standard 2.0. I'm ready for some football. We all ready for Alabama football. There's nothing better. There is nothing better than Alabama football. Tell me something that is. Dean Cloud, what's up, brother? Brock in the house. Keelan Russell is a 5-star QB on 3 and 247. Yes, sir, he is. I know him. He'll 5-star. We also got Collins. He's a 5-star, and we have who else? A 5-star. I believe Dejon Lee. He's a 5-star also. So we moving on up. You know. You know how it is. Alabama only get the best of the best, just so y'all know. But anyway, yeah, Brock, I know Stephen Hicks, who else we got? Keith Holcomb, Roll Tide, brother, all day, every day. Who else we got? LaQuasia Garden, what's going on? Roll Tide, all day, every day, tough as nails, same to you. Roll Tide, Rama Jamma, KB, Crimson Nation, all day. You better believe it. Alabama Crimson Tide 2024 season is going to roll off without a hitch. Keith Holcomb says, you know what they are going to say if we win. It was Saban players, and if we lose, then the board is not a good coach. You know, it's always going to be something. It's always going to be something. Kyle Hirsch, Roll Tide, Armor 3275. What's going on, brother? Roll Tide. Andy Kane, Dennis Collier, Roll Tide, Aberdeen, Roll Tide, Nicholas Harden. What's going on, brother? Roll Tide, roll. Tony B, once again, a hater. He never fails us. Tony B, he always want to know what's going on in Tuscaloosa, dealing with our Alabama Crimson Tide. Tony B, you might as well become an Alabama fan. Hey, it's room on the bandwagon for you and Wallace Smith. It's room on the bandwagon for both of y'all, but we appreciate y'all joining us in today's discussion. Tony B, if you hang around, I'm going to talk a little bit about y'all Georgia Bulldogs. You already know. I'm going to make y'all hate me, Tony B. You and Wallace Smith. I'm going to make you hate me because you, as a Georgia Bulldog fan, your head coach, your team, staff, anybody who got anything to do with the Georgia Bulldogs should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to get to that momentarily. But anyway, Brain Robin, hey, KB, let's get this season started. Roll Tide, all day, every day. No, Tony B, it ain't blasphemy. It's the truth. If you want to call the truth blasphemy, then you go ahead. Chapman family, what's going on? Roll Tide, brother. All day, every day, man. It is what it is, baby. The season is almost upon us. Man. But hey, guess what? The season close when SEC Media Day is about to start. So the season is close. Johnny boy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Stacy Go Dogs, man. We got some haters in here today, man. Hey, go ahead and join us. Nicholas Harden, man. Appreciate the $9.99, baby. And guess what you get for the $9.99? You get Felix, the dancing fool, doing the super chat dance, baby. Yes, sir. Felix the dancing fool with the super chat dance every time a super chat pop up on the screen. But anyway, Patricia Purdue in the house once again. Daniel Rivera, another hater. Another hater. KB, they should be ashamed just to be Georgia. Well, Keith Holcomb, I agree wholeheartedly with that. I agree. But Patricia Purdue in the house once again all day, every day. Georgia fans forgot who the SEC champs was. Yeah, they forgot, Army. Daniel Rivera, as a Dog fan, I'm disappointed. I know some Dog fans, they disappointed in the actions of some Georgia Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. It's all good. But a lot of these Dog fans, they have excuses. But hey, I ain't accepting no excuses from a Dog fan, from a Tennessee Vol fan, from a Texas A&M Aggie fan, from a Texas Longhorn fan. I ain't accepting no excuses. And I damn sure ain't accepting no excuses from my Alabama Crimson Tide. No excuses. All right. But anyway, Wallace Smith, KB, I don't hate you. I know what you're going to talk about, and I don't know what they're going to do about it, because the players are not getting the message. Oh, I got more than that to talk about concerning y'all. You can believe that. I got more than that to talk about, man. Stasson, Johnny boy, Stasson Stagel. I guess that's how I pronounce your name, but if I got it wrong, I apologize. Boomer Sooner here to hear you pour it on thick, KB. Hey, appreciate the Boomer Sooner joining us today, man. Stagel, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, baby. Like it and share it. Also, alert, more UGA players arrested for reckless driving. Criminal you. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Hey, but that's part of the message. But anyway, Linda P in the building. Linda P in the building. I have a ride, roll tide, roll damn tide, roll everybody. KB, I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Linda P, we don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Nothing but the tide. Time Traveler. What's going on, Time Traveler? Look like he's a Rocket Top fan. Good old Rocket Top. All right. I got faith in you, Rocket Top, this season, but you ain't gonna beat us. But I think them overalls gonna have them a good season this year. I really do. Tony B, Stephen Hicks, after September 28th, we will need to issue a silver alert for. No, you don't, Tony B. You already to know. I've been here after every Alabama loss since I've been on YouTube. I ain't running nowhere. I'll be here. You can believe that. Just like I can talk trash when we win, I can take people talking trash to me when we lose, but I'm gonna always have a comeback for them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might get us every now and then. Whoever the team may be might get us every now and then. But you already know, more often than not, my Alabama own your ass. You know it. Daniel Rivera, Gumps are going to be hating when it get them L's this year. All right, well, we'll see about that. I got confidence in Alabama, man. Can't wait to see Kirby lose 2 or 3 games. ESPN pumping them up. Didn't they pump the Dogs up last year? They did do that. They was picked to win everything last year. Everything. But who got in the way? My Alabama Crimson Tide. Chris Camp, what's going on, man? Greg McKinney, what's up, brother? Roll Tide. Gumps are so high. Gumps are so high on anyway, not even Young couldn't beat a walk-on, haha. And guess what? And not even Carson Beck couldn't beat Milroe. How you feel about that? I'm just saying. We ain't making, well, some people, well, we ain't really making names up for y'all players, but y'all like making names up for everybody else players. And those are the teams that be whooping y'all ass. Don't you know? So, hey, what's up, Sheila Cake? Roll Tide. All day, every day. But let's get into the show and start talking about the 2025 recruiting. As we know, Ohio State got the #1 recruiting class, Alabama at #2, Georgia at #3. This is according to 247 Sports. Oregon #4, Notre Dame 5. Just rolling out the top 10. LSU at 6, Texas A&M at 7, Oklahoma number 8, and Penn State 9, Miami at 10, and Missouri just on the outside looking in of the top 10 at number 11. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in the SEC is in the top 10 recruiting classes for 2025, according to 247 Sports, and Missouri at number 11. Outside looking in. All right. Then if you want to look at it, 1, 2, 3 more SEC schools is in the top 15. So 8 out of the top 15 teams, 8 out of the daggone 8 teams out of the SEC is in the top 15 of 2025 recruit, according to the SEC. And yes, Alabama and Georgia, 2 and 3. Ohio State 1. And I believe my Alabama Crimson Tide gonna wind up taking over Ohio State for that number 1 spot. 5 stars are coming, baby. I'm trying to tell you, man. We had 2 guys this week to get their 5th star. Keelan Russell, quarterback. The guy, Coach Kalen, the boy, flipped from SMU. You know what I'm saying? The guy that people was laughing at, the guy that flipped, that LSU fans, Georgia fans, and a lot of SEC fans was laughing at Alabama for flipping from SMU. Earned his 5th star. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no slouch when you win Elite 11. You can't be a slouch when you're a 5-star. I don't care where you commit to. So you can say what you want to say when it comes to my Alabama Crimson Tide. You know what I'm saying? And their players. But the fact of the matter is, we get the best players really in the country that come to Alabama. But yeah, Keelan Russell earned his 5th star according to 247. Dejon Lee earned his 5th star. Cornerback. All right, he just committed, I believe, last week, maybe a week and a half ago. So yeah, man, these are 2 of the best guys in the whole damn country. Matter of fact, Dejon Lee, he's the 31st player in the nation, the 4th ranked cornerback in the class, and the number 2 ranked cornerback in the state of California. According to 24/7 Sports, 22nd nationally, 4th ranked quarterback in the class, and number 1 in California. 247 Sports composite. Okay, he was recruited by Maurice Linguist, and guess what? I believe he was our wide receiver coach, I believe. But anyway, but yeah, man, we got some elite players. Plus, what's his name? Michael Carroll. He's a 5-star according to On3. All right. And Keelan Russell is a 5-star according to 247 Sports and On3. So yeah, but yeah, we got the number 2 ranked class in the nation. And if you look at it, Alabama have 3 5-stars, 14 4-stars, and only 2 3-stars according to 247. Ohio State, 4 4-stars, 4 5-stars, 16 4-stars, and only 3 3-stars. And Georgia coming in at 3rd, 2 5-stars, 15 4-stars, and only 2 3-stars. Now, some teams that need to get on the ball as far as the SEC, Tennessee, you need to get on the ball. You out here at number 15. All right. You dragging the wagon. You the caboose of this train. All right, Tennessee, you need to get on the damn ball. All right. I was listening to Talking Vols. I was listening to Talking Vols the other day, and they was crying about every time a player commit to them, they seem to drop in the rankings or whatever. No, it ain't got nothing to do with Tennessee. Those guys committing to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just ain't getting these high caliber athletes. I know y'all raving about these quarterbacks that y'all getting. If you ain't getting the pieces to go around them, then that's just what they gonna be. 5-star quarterback who ain't gonna win nothing because they don't have the pieces around them to win. That's how it's gonna be. Plain and simple. All right. And if you go to let me see about this. Well, I ain't pull it up, but if you go to On3, let me pull up the On3 rankings. Yeah. Let me pull them up for on 3. Here we go. 2025 recruiting rankings. Uh, no, not that one. Right here. Ohio State, once again, on 3. Alabama, number 2 on 3. Georgia, number 3. Oregon is 4. LSU 5. Notre Dame is 6. Tennessee is still at 15. So Tennessee, yeah, you need to get on the ball. You need to do better than what you're doing as far as recruiting. I mean, y'all want to hype Josh Heupel up like he's some kind of offensive guru and recruiting guru, but you sitting at 15. Come on now, you got to do better than that if you want to compete. The 15th ranked recruiting class. And now come December, you might be in the top 10. So I wouldn't doubt it. But as of right now, you at 15. But let's all remember, nobody has put pen to paper and signed a letter of intent. So they can flip at any time. We just have to hope that these guys stick with the team that they committed to. But hey, if Coach Cater and the boy will wind up flipping a few, I wouldn't mind. Anyway, let's see who's in the comments. Can't wait to curve. Oh, I've seen that. Gumps are so high, man. Daniel Rivera, go to sleep. Go to bed, Daniel Rivera, early. Kirby is 1-6 record. KB Kirby lost to Alabama in 1995 when he played for Georgia. 1995 lost to Alabama in Athens, 31-0. According to them, Alabama was trashed in the 90s. And they lost 31-0 in Athens with Kirby. Oh, damn. That ain't a good look, man. That ain't a good look, man. Them dogs seem to forget who stopped the three-peat. Yeah, they do. Funny Milroe is the only player Alabama has. He's the only one you talk about. Anyways, no Celtic dogs. Milroe ain't the only one I talked about. I done mentioned daggone Justice Haynes and J.M. Miller several times. I done mentioned Colbert Prentice several times. Kendrick Law several times. Tim Keenan several times. Tyler Booker several times. Jaden Roberts several times. And I know you heard me mention transfer center Parker Brailsford, who is the best center in all of college football. I'm sure you heard me talk about him. I'm sure. Malachi Moore, Devontae Smith, I'm sure you heard me talk about him. Incoming freshman, flying Ryan Hollywood Williams, I'm sure you heard me talk about him. Come on, baby. Just because you don't know who on y'all team other than maybe Carson Beck, that's not my fault. I know who on mine. I don't got to mention everybody every day. And guess what? Everything runs through the quarterback. You can't score without the quarterback. So you damn right I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about Coach Kalen DeBoer too. Nick Sheridan, Kane Womack. And you probably heard me talk about Deontay Lawson and Jahad Campbell, who's coming back at the linebacker position. Come on, man. You might need to go to Google or somewhere or pull up your damn roster to figure out who played for them Georgia Bulldogs outside of Carson Beck. But hey, it's all good. It's all right. Anyway, all you John Glass, what's up? Welcome. Celtic Dog, welcome to the chat too, man. I know you're a hater, but hey, it's all good. All you Georgia fans can never beat us in the SEC championship. That's take your puny 3 national championships and Georgia Jokers, only 2 on the curve is more wow, impressive. Well, they do have 4 in their whole entire history. They do have 4. I'm gonna correct you on. They got 4. That I believe. They got one in 1942, 1980, 21, and 22. So yeah, they got 4. Stacy go dog. How many times you gonna say this, man? How many times you gonna say this? Just get them 100 cash apps ready. That's all I know. Every time we play UGA, at Bryant-Denny. They get smoked, and Beck will get picked off. We missed 4. Yeah, we missed 4 picks in the SEC championship. All 4 of them. Yes, Michael Carroll is another. Michael Carroll is the other one lineman that got his 5th star. Yeah, he got his 5th star. All right, let's move to the bottom. Let's go. The Vols got $8 million QB. He looked good on the ground, getting sacked left and right. Well, I mean, he did look good in the A-Day game. Far as I'm not the A-Day game, but their orange and white game, their spring game. He did look good, man. I believe he was he went 7. His first 7 passes was completed, and he went 7 of 9. I think he only threw 9 passes. And then when he played in the bowl game, he used his legs. I think he scored 2 or 3 touchdowns with his legs. So he's kind of a dual-threat quarterback. He just needs to put on some weight. I think he's going to be pretty good for Tennessee. Now, what Tennessee receiver is going to look like outside of Squirrel White, and we got to see what Brew McCoy going to do, coming off this injury. So, but I think Tennessee's offense is going to be pretty good. They got a running back coming back, an experienced running back, Darlin Sampson. But hey, we'll see what they all about. But they just need to step up in recruiting, man. That's it. Ryan Williams is from my neck of the woods. I watched him play. He's going to be really good. Hey, man, everybody is high on this guy, man. I'm ready to see him, man. I'm ready to see these routes everybody been talking about he's running, how good he is at route running. They comparing him to Devontae Smith. So if you getting compared to Devontae Smith, you must be pretty good, man. It must be pretty good, man. So Skull Fly, what's going on, man? You and Uncle should do a show together before the Georgia-Bama game and don't hold back on Smack Talk. We might can do that. If he good with it, we'll do that. Hey, usually I be right on them Georgia and Alabama games. Coach, guess what? I always pick my Alabama Crimson Tide to win. And that's what they do. What's up, Nick Saban Jr.? Roll Tide roll, man. Roll Tide roll. Yes, KB, I put a lot into these commits I don't put a lot into the commits until they sign. You can't do nothing until they put pen to paper. Because first of all, they got this money flying around. It's a bidding war now. So usually they're going to go to the highest bidder if they not mature enough to say, hey, I want to go to this program because I know I can make it to the NFL in this program. I know I'll get developed in this program, and I know at this program I'll get a quality education. So if they ain't that mature and they all about the money, yeah, they'll flip from program to program, going to the highest bidder. That's what they will do. No doubt about it. Roll Tide, roll, KB. We going to be best by 10 or better. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I guess you say we going to, I don't know, beat by 10 or better, or beat Georgia by 10 or better, or I don't know, but we'll see. But Tennessee, I'm talking about Tennessee in recruiting, that how they need to, I think they'll be top 10 before it's all over with. But they need to get on the damn ball. Season about to start. December is signing day. December, what? 5 months away? Really what's the day? Really 4.5 months away. So December is about here. So they better get on the damn ball. Plus, the season going on. They got to worry about that, and then trying to bring recruits in. Man, come on, man. That ain't good. Stacey has an Alabama Natty shirt on right now, and she's wearing an Alabama hat. She probably is. She probably got on a shirt that said 18-time national champions. Oh, we got a Tennessee fan. Nico is going to go for this season. I believe I have hope for the Vols this season. Well, I guess he's not. I hope he's a Tennessee fan, but I believe in Nico, even though he hasn't shown much in his couple of starts, or it starts in the bowl game. But I like what I've seen in the spring game. Now, will that translate over to the regular season or real time? Don't know. We'll see when that pressure starts getting on him. We will see. But I have no doubt about it. My Alabama Crimson Tide will handle him with no issues. That's what I think. That's what I think. But anyway, I hope our wide receivers, oh Lord, I hope our wide receivers just do their job and catch the ball and hold on to them too. Just do your job and everything else will be all right. Be jamming. You so right. Look, I ain't worried about these wide receivers. I ain't worried about them. I know Jeremy Bernard to hold on to the ball. I know Kendrick Law gonna catch that damn ball. I know them two, Kobe Prentice too. I know that for a fact. Those three guys don't have an issue catching the damn ball. Jam Miller don't have an issue catching the ball out the backfield either. We already know that. But who gonna be that fourth wide receiver, man? Who y'all think gonna be the fourth wide receiver? You think Ryan Williams gonna be that fourth wide receiver for us? Who y'all think? Because I got Kendrick Law, Kobe Prentice, and Jeremy Bernard as the starters. Who y'all think gonna be that that fourth wide receiver for Alabama? Georgia got a Vanderbilt trophy case with the Ohio State mouth. Chris Kim, you said a lot then. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. But hey, it's all good, man. It is what it is, man. A damn Vanderbilt trophy case with Ohio State mouth. Mm, mm, mm. Bruce Seals, I like the stiff. I like the stiff they giving Bama, talking about 3 or 4 losses. Yeah, beat them by 10. This team and the staff is got a point to prove. I think we look at a special season, and Tennessee looking like they will. Yeah, they ain't high on Alabama Crimson Tide for some reason. I don't know. Well, some of them is, but the majority of the media, they are not high on my Alabama Crimson Tide. Not at all. But they're going to find out. Okay, Demetrius Smith says Emmanuel Henderson. He could be that fourth wide receiver. Stacey Bulldogs, Kobe Prentice. Kobe Prentice is going to be a starter. He's going to be one of the top 3 wide receivers. Come on now. Stacey Bulldogs, you better deal with your dogs. Come on, Cole Adams just might be that fourth receiver. You right. And wide receiver coach is high on that guy. He's high on that guy. Telling you. Yeah, I like Cole Adams too. He just might be. I forgot about him. He just might be. Bama is still dangerous, is a still dangerous team, providing there isn't a problem with the transfer of power. I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think it'll be a problem at all. As far as, Nick Saban and Kalen DeBoer. Moving on. But yeah, Dejon Lee, Keelan Russell, and Michael Collins, the 3 5-stars for the 2025 for Alabama. Ohio State, Alabama, and Georgia, the top 3 in recruiting. You got Tennessee way back at number 15. They got to, like I say, they got to get better than that, man. Auburn at 13. I don't know who will want to go to Auburn any damn way. I mean, Jesus. Kentucky at 19. Texas, they need to get on the ball too. They sitting at 22. I thought Texas would have been way higher than that. I thought. But hey, as long as these guys get developed, man, they can become a playoff team, a championship caliber team in the near future. So, yeah, in Clemson, they at number 14 and they don't even get transferred. So, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's talk about media days. SEC media days, and what days your team or your head coach and their 3 attendees will be at media day. Media day, July 15th, Monday. That's my birthday. Monday is my birthday. I'll be a cool 27 years old on Monday. And don't look a day older. Just so y'all know. But anyway, Anyway, let's talk about these. What's up, G Bama boy? Roll Tide, Texas success last season is not translating on the recruiting trail. Nick Saban Jr., you are so right. They sitting at 22. I don't know what the problem is, but hey, I don't really care either. I don't really care either. Long as they get I hope they get the job done this season. I ain't talking about winning a national championship. I'm just talking about getting to the playoff. Okay. Y'all think Texas gonna get to the playoff? I hope so. Oh man, I'll get to that later. But oh boy, you hit it on the head, man. You hit it on the head. But hey, it is what it is. But SEC Media Days start on the 15th and goes to the 18th from Monday to Thursday of next week. And the first day, you're going to have Brian Kelly. I guess he'll be up first if this is in order. Brian Kelly, and he's going to be with Brian Kelly, LSU, and he'll be bringing a quarterback Garrett Nussmeier, tight end Mason Taylor, and linebacker Harold Perkins. Harold Perkins is a stud. I think he'll have a big impact on that defense this season. I think he'll be used in different ways than what they used him last year. I think he's going to be solely a pass rusher. We'll see about what Garrett Nussmeier going to do. So, hey, and you also have Lane Kiffin on Monday also for the Ole Miss fans. I doubt if it's any Ole Miss fans in the chat. And Ole Miss will be bringing quarterback Jackson Dart, wide receiver Trey Harris, and defensive end Jared Ivy. All right. So, no, I don't care who South Carolina bringing. They ain't going to do nothing this season. Don't care about Clark, Leah, and Vanderbilt. So that's Monday. LSU, Brian Kelly, and his attendants or his players. Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, and his players. Shane Beamer, South Carolina. It don't matter who he bringing. Clark Leah from Vanderbilt. Don't matter who he bring. On Tuesday, it'll start out with Kirby Smart and those Georgia Bulldogs. And Kirby Smart will be bringing with him quarterback Carson Beck, defensive lineman Michael Williams, and safety Malachi Starks. That's who Kirby will be bringing with him. Eli Drinkwitz, Missouri, also on Tuesday. And he will be bringing wide receiver Luther Burden, picked to be the best wide receiver in the country in 2024, quarterback Brady Cook, and defensive lineman Christian Williams. Oklahoma also on Tuesday. Brent Venables, first year in the SEC, and he'll be bringing with him quarterback Jackson Arnold, even though he ain't done nothing yet. He'll be at SEC Media Day. Linebacker Danny Stroutman and defensive back Billy Bowen. That's on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, Tennessee and Josh Heupel. All right. He will be bringing with him. Who Tennessee will be? Who Josh Heupel will be bringing? Center Cooper Mays, linebacker Keenan Pillay, whatever, however it is, and defensive lineman Omari Thomas. So that's the first 2 days of the SEC Media Day. All right. And day 3, that's when my Alabama Crimson Tide get there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, UGA on Monday. UGA is on Tuesday. Stacy Go Dogs. Listen, Tuesday, Stacy Go Dogs. You got selective hearing. See, I can tell you didn't pay attention in class. I can tell you didn't pay attention in class. It's Tuesday for the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, keep it moving. On Wednesday, starts out with my Alabama Crimson Tide, Coach Kalen DeBoer. And Coach Kalen DeBoer is bringing with him the best players in the nation. Quarterback Jalen Milroe, offensive lineman Tyler Booker, and defensive back Malachi Moore. That's who will be representing my Alabama Crimson Tide at SEC Media Day on Wednesday. Don't nobody care who Billy Napier bringing. Don't nobody care who Mississippi State bringing. Jeff Levy and Billy Napier. Afterthought. Okay, also on Wednesday, you got Steve Sarkisian, Texas. Who will they bring? Who will he be bringing? Steve Sarkisian will be bringing quarterback Quinn Ewers, offensive lineman Kelvin Banks, and defensive back Jolly Barron. So that's Texas. On Thursday, nobody cares who Arkansas and Sam Pittman is bringing. Nobody cares who Auburn and who Hugh Freeze bringing. Nobody cares who Mark Stoops in Kentucky is bringing. Texas A&M, I give him the benefit of the doubt. So Mike Elko will be bringing defensive lineman Shamar Turner, linebacker Trayon York, and offensive lineman Trey Zoom. And that is SEC Media Days in a nutshell. All right. So, yeah, on Monday, LSU, Ole Miss, South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Tuesday, Georgia, Missouri, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Wednesday, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi State, and Texas, and Thursday, Arkansas, Auburn, Kentucky, and Mike Elko. So if your team is on one of those days, tune in and see what they got to say about this upcoming season and how they'll answer the questions that's going to be asked to them along, with the players. All right. I remember I was about 2 or 3 years ago, Paul Feinbaum doing SEC Media Days, and Nick Saban got upset with him at SEC Media Day about some question that he was asking. Okay, but hey, it bees that way sometimes. Yeah, Army, Wednesday is Champ Day. Wednesday is Champ Day. When our Alabama Crimson Tide, Coach Kalen DeBoer, make their appearance at the SEC Media Day, Champ Day. All right. Who else we got? Skull Fly. No matter what Clubber does, he can go on, win 10 national championships. It won't change the fact that Nick beat him 4 out of 5 times they played, which solidifies him as a better coach. Oh, I think they played, 6 times? Did they? 2017, 2018, 2020, 2 times in 2021, and 2023. So 6 times they played, and he's 1-5 against my Alabama Crimson Tide. Oregon and Texas going to have to sell them Lamborghinis and parents' houses when they $22 million. Well, you ain't lying. The Gamecock grind. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the chat, man. We got a Gamecock fan in here. Them chickens going to be running rapid, but they're going to be running from somebody. They ain't going to be running to them because they going to be getting their ass. Hey, Gamecock Grid, your head coach, he might not make it through the season. Just to let you know. Nicholas Harden, once again, appreciate the $4.99. I have tried to become a member, but I can't. Let me show you what to do, Nicholas Harden. Let's see if I can show you. Let me go on YouTube real quick. Oh man, let me show you how to do this. Look, Nicholas Harden. Let's go to YouTube. Come on, buddy. Nicholas Harden. Nope, not that. Screen share, and let's go to YouTube. Share the screen. Nicholas Harden, we on YouTube. You're going to go to my channel, view my channel, and it's right here. Look, membership. Just click that right there. Membership. That's all you got to do. Click that membership button, and it'll be there. Right here. There you go. That's all you got to do. Click it. And it'll say become a member or whatever. That's all you got to do, man. It's all good. But yeah. Dog, stop crying. Let's keep it moving. But Nicholas Harden, appreciate the $4.99, man. And if your system or whatever you got don't let you become a member, it'll be fine. But for that $4.99, you're gonna get Felix the Dancing Fool again. Felix, the Felix the Dancing Fool with the super chat dance for the $4.99 from Nicholas Harden. B Jammin says Kirby will go pro after Bama shows the world that the tide is deeper than the GOAT, Saban, NIL, and transfer portal. The Crimson Tide is forever. You damn right the Crimson Tide is forever. But don't mention to these dog fans about Kirby going pro. They will freaking put out a hit on you. Trust me, I done did it several times. And hey, it is what it is. John Dukes, man. What's going on, John Dukes? What's going on, Anthony? Did you get a chance to watch Team USA versus Canada yesterday? Glad Team USA. No, I haven't been watching basketball at all. I haven't been watching it at all, man. So I got my son here. I've been busy with him, so haven't been able to watch basketball at all. Maybe I get to watch a couple, a couple of games. But if I don't, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Moving on. Let's move on to some bold predictions, man. Let's move on. I got some bold predictions for 3 or 4 SEC program. All right. Bold prediction for Ole Miss. Okay. My bold prediction for Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin will win SEC Coach of the Year. What y'all think? I'm always looking for some shit to talk about when it comes to college football, especially my Alabama Crimson Tide. And I ran up on this article. But Lane Kiffin, this is just one of the bold predictions that's been said about Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin winning the SEC Coach of the Year. And Lane Kiffin went 11-2 last season. All right, only the losses to Kirby Smart and Nick Saban, the 2 best coaches in the SEC. And at that time, probably the 2 best coaches in college football. So is that saying he's the 3rd best coach in college football from last season? Who knows? But can Lane Kiffin be Coach of the Year next season? He can, because the schedule is in their favor. They really don't have but one game that you can definitively say that I ain't gonna even say I can't even definitively say they'll lose to the Georgia Bulldogs. The Georgia and Oklahoma is their hardest games, and I think they can beat Oklahoma. That's just me. But the favor is the schedule is in their favor, and I think the schedule, if Lane Kiffin can go 11-1, I think he'll be considered for Coach of the Year. That's my bold prediction for Coach of the Year for Lane Kiffin. Well, that's not my prediction. That's just a bold prediction that I seen a reporter was talking about. He says Kiffin has turned the Rebels from a mediocre SEC program to one with a legit chance to the college football playoff this year. And I think they will be a playoff team. It's a 12-team playoff. They'll be in the playoff with the schedule that they got. That's fact. That is fact. You can't get me to say no otherwise. But that's ain't no cheat stop with the excuses. Yeah, that's true. But anyway, yeah, that's a bold prediction for Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin winning Coach of the Year. Lane could be a great coach if he would quit acting like a 3-year-old. Yeah, and Lane Kiffin is a troll too. That's fact. Ole Miss is going to have a heartbreak. I don't trust Kiffin in big games. I trust him in big games as a coordinator. Don't worry. We will catch y'all outside of the South Southeast somewhere. Bama fans don't travel well. Hey, I do. Well, I don't know. All these games, man. You talking about going to the games, man. Bama games, them prices be outrageous. Them prizes be outrageous. Y'all losing in Bryant Denny Stadium on the 20th, September 28th. Well, I tell you what, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm sure y'all Dog fans ain't too confident. I'm sure of that. But us Alabama fans, we are overconfident, probably. We got all the confidence in the world. Okay, RIT Monte Kiffin. Who is Monte Kiffin? Can somebody all dogs all day? Who is Monte Kiffin? I don't know. I haven't heard nothing on this. So I'm expecting this to be somebody dealing with Lane. So, but yeah, that's the bold prediction. Oh, Lane Kiffin's dad. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't hear nothing on it. Didn't read nothing on it either. So I hope Lane's gonna be all right, man. If y'all don't get the Phantom TD, y'all lose by 4 points. What Phantom TD? What are you talking about? The touchdowns I remember, Jam Miller on a damn wheel route. Nobody was around it. A pass to Jermaine Burton in the end zone. Them the only two TD passes that was in the SEC championship game. And neither one of them was Phantom. I've seen them with my own eyes. Just like the millions and millions of fans around the world seen it. I've seen it. All right. Next bold prediction. The next bold prediction, the Oklahoma Sooners. This ain't my bold prediction, but I thought I'd talk about it. Oklahoma will lead the SEC in scoring. What do y'all think about that? Oklahoma lead the SEC in scoring. I don't believe that because their gunslinger is gone. Dillon Gabriel. I had it wrong, but he threw, let's pull up Dillon Gabriel. But he's no longer an Oklahoma Sooner anymore. He's no longer an Oklahoma Sooner anymore. All right. Dillon, oh shit, what happened? Man, come on, man. Yeah. Oh, well. But yeah, he's no longer Oklahoma Sooner. So let's move this. What the hell is it? Man, I don't care about that. Why does that keep coming up? All right, Dillon Gabriel. He threw 3,600 yards last year, 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and he ran for 12 touchdowns. So I don't believe that Oklahoma will lead the SEC in scoring this year. You know who I think going to lead the SEC in scoring this year? My Alabama Crimson Tide. Because my Alabama Crimson Tide going to have the most explosive offense in the SEC under Coach Kalen DeBoer. That's my true belief. That's my true belief. But hey, he talks about Oklahoma leading the SEC in scoring. I mean, you got a first year starter as quarterback, plus Brent Venables. He's a daggone defensive minded head coach. And guess what? Oklahoma, like LSU led the nation last year, SEC in scoring. Oklahoma ain't got an offense even close to that. So no, they won't. They will not. Okay, so we'll see how their receivers hold up. Their leading receiver last year, I think, was Nick Anderson, 798 yards on 38 receptions, I believe. And Oklahoma, they won't lead the nation. Lead the SEC in scoring. I don't. Lance Go cry. That bees. on my channel. But yeah, next bold prediction. The next bold prediction is for the Georgia Bulldogs. Carson Beck won't be named a Heisman finalist. Bold prediction. He will not, Carson Beck will not be named a Heisman finalist. This is not my bold prediction. I just took it from the article I was reading. Beck put up respectable numbers in 2023, completing 72.4% of his passes for 3,941 yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. However, efficiency and volume are two wildly different things when it comes to Heisman voting process. LSU Tigers quarterback Jaden Daniels, who won the Heisman last year, logged 50 total touchdowns with over 1,100 yards rushing and won despite playing a non-playoff team. It's safe to bet. It's a safe bet to think that Beck will improve upon his 2023 numbers this season, but the style of offense that Georgia likes to play may not help his case for the Heisman Trophy. While players like Dylan Gabriel with the Oregon Ducks, Jackson Dart with Ole Miss Rebels put up video game numbers. And guess what? Milroe about to put up video game numbers this season. You can believe that. So, bold prediction, not mine, Carson Beck won't be named a Heisman finalist. Does anybody believe that? Does anybody believe Carson Beck won't be named a Heisman finalist? But guess what? I do. I believe he will not be a Heisman finalist. Why? Just like it said. Freaking Georgia's offense is not conducive to produce Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks. It is not. Georgia's offense is built for game managers at the quarterback position. That's what it's built for. But I heard all season last year before that Georgia don't care about Heisman trophies. But that's obvious because you ain't had a Heisman Trophy winner since what? Matthew Stafford 100 years ago? I don't think you'd have had but two of them. Yeah, Spencer. I know who's going to lead the SEC in scoring. Alabama Crimson Tide. All day, every day. All day, every day. But anyway, I got a prediction. Beck get picked off two pick sixes in the Alabama game. I hope so. All you got to do is put pressure on him. He lost. Jerry Howard said, I don't care about a Heisman finals. I care about making the playoff. I agree with you on that, Jerry Howard. I agree with you on that. DJ Dawg, Herschel Walker, the great one. That damn dummy. That damn dummy. I thought the older you get, the more smarter and wiser you get. That ain't the case with Herschel Walker. Todd Gurley got holes with the autograph scandal, and he would have won it last year. Won what? Definitely not a Heisman. Last year, Todd Gurley? What you talking about? Todd Gurley was way back in what? 2015? Don't talk about my dog like that, KB. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You got to call it how you see it, man. But anyway, next bold prediction, Tennessee Volunteers. James Pierce Jr. will be the number one pick in the 2025 draft. No, won't happen. Won't happen. Pass rushers are hot commodities in the NFL, and James Pierce Jr. already looks like someone who could be playing on Sundays. I agree with that. Pierce burst on the scene in 2023, racking up 9.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and earned the first team all honors. I don't care. Dallas Turner had better numbers than that, He wasn't a number one overall pick in the draft. He wasn't the number one pick in the draft. Shit, Will Anderson had way better numbers than that. No, James Pierce Jr. will not be the number one pick in the draft. He might get better and wind up with what he 9.5 last season. Shit, 15, 17 sacks. I don't give a damn. He won't be the number one pick. I can guarantee you that. But anyway, it says Tennessee's defense effectiveness will heavily depend on Pierce's production in 2024. Another strong season should help him skyrocket up the draft boards. He is already the third best odds to be number one pick in 2025. By who? By who? That dude ain't gonna be no damn number one pick. I could be wrong, and it'll surprise me if he do. Shit, Tennessee, they don't produce number one picks. They don't. Hell, I think my quarterback can be the number one pick before him, depending on how Jalen Milroe do this season. And I think he's gonna do damn good. Damn right. Call it how you see it. But anyway, you never need insane numbers to knock a QB out the number one pick. I guess so. But next bold prediction, and this will be the last bold prediction. My Alabama Crimson Tide. Jalen Milroe will be a Heisman Trophy finalist. You damn right he gonna be a Heisman Trophy finalist. He finished in 6th last season with only 23 touchdowns. Well, 23 touchdown passing, 6 interceptions, but we know he ran for 500 some yards on the ground and 12 touchdowns. He also had 28 over a little bit over between 28 and 2,900 yards passing. We're gonna say 2860, something like that. All right numbers, and he was still a Heisman Trophy finalist. All right, because he made dynamic plays when needed to be made. All right, everybody talked about Jalen Milroe, and he still came out on top. He might not have been a finalist, but he came 6th in vote, ahead of a lot of quarterbacks that everybody picked to be better than him. So, hey, yes, Jalen Milroe will be a Heisman Trophy finalist, especially under the tutelage of Coach Kalen DeBoer. Yes, there's a lot of negativity surrounding Milroe heading into the 2024 season. His wonky throwing mechanics and poor decision making at times have been widely criticized. However, there's a path for Milroe becoming one of the biggest stars in college football this year. Milroe has the arm talent and mobility to be a dangerous dual threat quarterback. One of his biggest issues last season was being able to throw from a clean pocket, getting sacked 44 times last year. I had a mistake. I said 49, but getting sacked 44 times last year. It was the third most sacks taken in college football behind Grant Wilson and Shedeur Sanders. A more experienced offensive line should help with some of his protection issues. Meanwhile, DeBoer is the perfect mentor to help Milroe maximize his talent. The new Alabama head coach played a critical role in revitalizing Michael Penix Jr. career and could do the same for Milroe in 2024. And besides, Milroe already finished 6th in the Heisman voting last season. It won't take much of an improvement for him to be one of the top candidates for the award this year. Just so y'all know. Man, what perfect words, considering my quarterback. And the thing, man, my quarterback is undefeated in the SEC, who a lot of people say is the best and the toughest conference in all of college football. Undefeated. No SEC quarterback could outduel my quarterback, Jalen Milroe. Not a one. I know. Hey, I know y'all hate it. I know y'all hate it. B Jamming says, I bet both SEC championship game teams will be in the playoff. I'm sure, and I bet at least one of other SEC team will be in the playoff. I think Alabama will be in the playoff. I think Georgia will be in the playoffs. I think Ole Miss will be in the playoff, and I think there's a good chance that Tennessee will be in the playoffs. I really do. Texas, Texas. I really do. Stacey Bulldogs, I tell you what, he might not win the Heisman, but I tell you what, he won't come in dead last like that quarterback from Georgia when he was a Heisman Trophy candidate, goes by the name of Stetson Bennett. He came in dead last. And he definitely won't be like that Georgia quarterback, goes by the name of Carson Beck, who won't even be a Heisman Trophy finalist. Because guess what? Kirby don't develop like to be successful after Georgia. He don't. And if you're a Heisman Trophy candidate, you'll be successful. Well, I ain't gonna say that because what's his name? Stetson Bennett was a Heisman Trophy candidate, and where he at? He lost in the sauce. Don't know where the hell he done went. He done fell off the face of the fucking earth. It's called, yeah, Tennessee. I think they can be a playoff team. I do. I believe in Tennessee, man. I most certainly do. I'm sure they can win 9 games, maybe 10. I don't know. But anyway, that's my bold predictions, man, for tonight or for today. It might be more to come. Now, let's get to some SEC news concerning these Georgia Bulldogs. And I got 2 beefs. I got 2 beefs with Kirby Smart and those Georgia Bulldogs. 2 of them. How many games did the dead? Oh, I don't know what. Anyway, I got 2 beefs with the Georgia Bulldogs just in the past couple of days. I was cool with those Georgia Bulldogs up until yesterday. Now, we all know, or have we heard, that the Georgia and UCLA 25-26 games has been canceled. Supposedly, both teams agreed on it. According to this, the Georgia Bulldogs and UCLA Bruins have mutually agreed to cancel their regular season matchups that were set to take place in week 1 of the 25-26 college football seasons. The school's decisions to cancel the game came from the massive changes that have taken place in college football over the past few seasons. Originally, the Dogs were set to travel to Pasadena in 2025 to open the season against the Bruins. Then return to Athens to host UCLA in 2026. With those games now canceled, Georgia has announced that it will be opening the 2025 season against Marshall. The school has yet to announce the replacement for 2026. Okay? The news came to massive disappointment to many UG. No, they didn't. No, it did. No, listen. I don't care that the game was canceled. They mutually agreed to cancel the game. I don't give a damn nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. All right. My thing is, well, we all know also that last season, off season, Georgia was supposed to open up with Oklahoma. That got canceled also. All right. I don't care about that these games are getting canceled. My thing is, Oklahoma was a Power 5 team at the time. UCLA now is a Power 4 team because ain't before Power Big Leagues. UCLA is a Power 4 team. You can say Power 5 if you want to use the old verbiage or whatever. But how is it that Georgia they get these games canceled no matter how they get canceled? I don't care who cancels. How is it that they can keep replacing these daggone Power 5 programs with FBS and Group of 5 programs. If the game gonna get canceled, replace the daggone opponent with an equal opponent, not a Group of 5 in a damn FBS program. Like when they got it canceled against, when the game was canceled against Oklahoma. Who did they schedule in place of Oklahoma? Tennessee Martin. Even though Oklahoma went on to schedule Arkansas State. I don't agree with that either. If you got a Power 5 program on your schedule and that game get canceled, schedule another Power 5. I'm sure a lot of Power 5, Power 4 conference teams out there would want to play Georgia or Oklahoma, UC. I am sure. 2025, you replace UCLA with Marshall, while UCLA replaced Georgia with Utah. A worthy opponent. Utah, both of these programs, UCLA came out the Pac-12. Why can't Georgia schedule another Power 5 program? Let me hear the excuses. Please. Let me hear the excuses. You mean to tell me you oh my good. You could have scheduled Clemson again. I know the schedules are made so far ahead, though. I know that. But they still getting changed, right? They're still getting changed. If it was made that far ahead, and you can change, you can get UCLA off, Oklahoma off. Why can't somebody else take them off? They listen to add Georgia. I mean, yeah, and I'm gonna stick to what I've been saying. Kirby Smart. Hold on. Kirby Smart is doing everything he can to take the easy road to the playoff, even though it's a 12-team playoff. Just like he been doing since he's been at Georgia. Easy road. That's what he's trying to do. And I'm going to continue to say it. You ran from Oklahoma. Now you're running from UCLA. That's what you did. You're running. Georgia is now a track school. That's what they is. Y'all are a track school because y'all are running circles around college football, running from teams. That's what you're doing. You're running. That's what you're doing. You're running. That's the way I see it. Yeah. I know tough as nails. You running, man. All teams are doing the I agree with you, KB, but it's all about the opening tune-up game. I don't care about no opening tune-up game. I don't care about that. My next season, my Alabama Crimson Tide will be opening up with Florida State. Can we get that off of there? Let's take Florida State off and open up and replace them with Austin Peay or somebody like that. Charleston Southern. Let's do that. But no, my Alabama Crimson Tide will play any and everybody. We ain't running. We ain't scared. But anyway, it is what it is. I just thought I'd throw that out there. They running. Now, I always thought now that there's no divisions in the SEC, so everybody play everybody. I thought that would make cupcake seasons go away. But once again, those Georgia Bulldogs, Kirby Smart, then found their way to another cupcake season in 2025. Listen at their first game. Since they ran from UCLA, the first 5 games is Marshall, Austin Peay, Florida Gators, Charlotte 49ers, Georgia Tech. That's the first 5 games. 5 tune-up games to start the 2026 season. And then game number 6 is against Auburn. Their season don't really start until, well, that date remains to be seen. But anyway, the first 5 games is already set. August 30th, you play Marshall. September the 6th, you play Austin Peay. November the 1st, well, it ain't set. But you got some easy games. So this shit ain't in order. But you open up August 30th again, Marshall, which is a damn shame. September the 6th, you got Austin Peay. So those first 2 games are set. Then you got Charlotte 49ers and Georgia Tech on the damn schedule. What a damn shame. Man, I thought we was going away from cupcake schedules, but those old Kirby Smart and Georgia Bulldogs always find a way to get a cupcake schedule. Mm, mm, mm. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Okay, you want to hear our first 5 games? I've seen somebody say, let's see the first 5 games. These are not in order. I'm just looking at how they got them on the screen or on FB schedules. Okay, so Alabama, they opened up the season against Florida State, not Marshall, not Austin Peay. Okay, the first 5 games. Florida State is in the first 5, first one. Then you got Wisconsin, the 3rd game. Then you got LSU listed as the 5th game. That's 3 out of 5. That's 3 Power 5 programs. Florida State, Wisconsin, and LSU. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Who else we got? So the only, okay, we do have, I'm going to put it out there, ULM, and we do have Eastern Illinois. Those are the first 5 games listed. Okay, 3 out of 5, Power 5. We don't got a Marshall. We don't got an Austin Peay. Who else you got in there? We don't got a Charlotte 49ers within the first 5 games. We don't have a Georgia Tech in there either. I know that'll be y'all last game or whatever. But hey, man, Kirby Smart always seem to find a way back around to a damn cupcake schedule. He running from Power 5 right into the arms of FBS and daggone and Group of 5 programs. I know you got an excuse, man. UGA backed out of the game, so how is it Georgia fault? Why is it always the opposing team backing out the game? Y'all say Oklahoma backed out the game. Now you saying UCLA backed out the game. Yeah, whatever. Well, Tony B, you got Marshall as game 1 while we got Florida State. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say, Tony B. This the second time y'all done did that shit. This the second time y'all done did that shit. Well, Western Kentucky better than Tennessee Martin, Tony B. I told you y'all be running, Tony B. Put on your track shoes, Tony B. Come on, baby. You and Kirby can go running together right along with the rest of those Georgia Bulldogs. You right, Jamie. Say it again. Say it again, Jamie. I ain't track shoes. I ain't running, boy. Oh, my goodness, man. But, hey, it's all good. This dude said we just beat Florida State 63. And you proud of that? You proud of beating up on a bunch of 3rd and 4th stringers? Are you seriously bragging about that? DJ Dawg, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't even respect you as a Georgia fan for that no more. Yeah, Keith Holcomb. Georgia Greyhounds. Yep. Georgia Greyhounds. You know what? What's his name? DJ Dawg. Them 3 points that Florida State had. If y'all would have had them, y'all would have took Alabama in overtime. Them same 3 points that Florida State had, y'all could have took Alabama in the overtime. But you weren't good enough. You weren't good enough. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Spencer, I can tell you how many times Alabama done gone back to back. He don't. Jamie don't have to Google it. Alabama went back to back 4 times. 4. 4. Mm-hmm. Oh, John Duke say 4th and mildew. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What did Carson Beck do against him? What did your Georgia Bulldogs do against him? I get so tired of Georgia Bulldogs fans talking about what another team did when it comes to Alabama. I just said something about Alabama's football schedule. We were talking about the 2025 schedule, and I named off the first 5 teams. Celtic, dog. Maybe you was listening to somebody else, or you just weren't tuned in yet. Hey, it's all good. Hey, Jamie, I know Uncle Lou got 66,000 subscribers. I don't do this for a job. This is a hobby. I don't do this for a job. Okay? I don't care how many subscribers another YouTuber got. I don't care. I'm not competing with nobody because I do this for fun. And this is a hobby for me. YouTube do not pay not one of my bills. I just want you to know. I just want you to know, Jamie. YouTube don't pay my bills. I don't have to depend on YouTube to survive, baby. Because guess what? I'm comfortable without YouTube. I just started YouTube, 3 years ago? Hey, but it's all good. Sports talk. You right, sports talking with JB. Man, YouTube don't pay our bills. This is a hobby for us because we like talking about college football. So I don't gotta compete with nobody. Nobody. That means Uncle Lou, even though I watch him. Sports Talk Jay. Who else? Talking Balls. Dean on Dog Post. Hey, it is what it is, baby. OKB like talking about football and making fun of you Georgia Bulldogs because y'all can't beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's what that is. That's what that is. I appreciate all content creators. Yeah. I mean, I like Uncle Lou. I listen to Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou, he a cool dude. He funny as shit. So, hey, it is what it is. He's a super troll. That's what I call him. He's a super troll, but he's funny. And I enjoy watching him. All right? But I ain't trying to compete with no damn body. If I'm trying to compete with somebody, then I couldn't be myself. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. But guess what? I'm an Alabama Crimson Tide football fan, and I'm gonna talk about shit, and I'm gonna talk about everybody else, no matter who like it. Mr. What's his name? What's his name? I can't find him. But I tell Jamie. Yeah. I only got 13,000 subscribers. Uncle Lou got 66,000. How many you got, Jamie? Jamie, how many you got? Oh man. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Talking about Georgia Bulldogs again and these damn reckless driving and DUIs. KB, them Pup fans are still mad because Saban is still. Yeah, I know they're still mad. But let's talk about these DUIs. Not DUIs. Two more of their players got reckless driving, got locked up for reckless driving. And from what I heard, $26 bond. All right. And what's his name? What's the other guy name? Trevor Etienne. His DUI charge got dropped. Okay, but he got to do community service and all that bullshit. I had it pulled up. But hey, it's gone now. But yeah, this is a serious problem going on. Trevor Etienne DUI charges dropped in plea deal after a March arrest. He received 12 months probation, $852 fine, and a supervision fee of $45 a month. He is required to complete a substance abuse evaluation, 40-hour community service, and an alcohol risk reduction program. he will also be subject to a random drug test and alcohol screening. That's what Trevor Etienne got. All right, but anyway, it's something going on with Georgia, and I told y'all, Kirby Smart, he refused to make an example out of any of these players. If you make an example out of them, shit will stop. It don't take but one time. But no, Kirby Smart continues to sweep it under the rug. Oh, we doing in-house punishment. Well, that ain't working. That's all I know. And they don't suspend them. Really? I guarantee you Trevor Etienne will be playing against Clemson game 1. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So, hey, it's all good, baby. I guarantee it. Trevor, I'm telling you. Then now you got, this is like, since the incident happened last season after the national championship parade, y'all know what I'm talking about. And got like 9 other incidents since then. DUIs and reckless driving. And Kirby has yet to do anything about it. And guess what? The Georgia Bulldog fans do. They got excuses. Well, these guys are young. That ain't no damn excuses. They young. They're going to make mistakes. That's no excuse. No excuse. Oh, I did. I think it's more like 9. I know I read on the Atlanta News Journal, it was like 19 incidents since then. If that's the case, that's a whole damn lot. That shit, at the rate it happens at Georgia, will never happen at Alabama. Not at this rate. No, that shit would have been, they would have been put a stop to that bullshit. But guess what? Kirby Smart, the AD, the president, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. So, hey, I don't know what else to say. Ain't no use in talking about it because ain't shit going to be done about it. Not a damn thing. So, I mean, it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys consider, and then some guy got arrested for driving the wrong way on a 2-lane. How stupid can you be? On a 2 lanes. Anyway, let's go to some comments. UGA is a part of town, but yeah, I agree. Kirby's got to do something. But your boy Saban had a dude that got caught with drug paraphernalia, drug possession, and got arrested for drug possession. And guess what he did? Yeah, that was fucking Reuben Foster. And Reuben Foster got suspended. Kirby don't suspend these guys. He don't suspend them. And when Reuben Foster did it happen again? Yes or no? Did it happen again? I just want to know. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Did it happen again? Anyway, Veronica L. We want UGA fans to have a front row seat to butt kicking they will receive. Oh, yeah. They're going to have a front row seat in their damn living room. They don't want to be seen crying walking out of Bryant-Denny Stadium. They don't want to be seen doing that. DJ Dawg, hey KB, the ACCPD actually doing their job. Tuscaloosa PD bought and paid for by Bama. Hey, you can say what you want to say. All I know, every time you turn it around, reckless driving shit going on in Alabama. And if you know Tuscaloosa PD was bought and paid for, or the what is University of Alabama Police Department or whatever you want to call them, they bought and paid for. How did Elijah Pritchett get a reckless driving fucking charge? How did he get it? We get one if they bought and paid for. It just don't happen at the rate that it happens at Georgia. And if that's the case, I guess every other college town PD is bought and paid for. Like I tell you, Georgia fans have more excuses for everything than anybody else. I mean, they have an excuse for everything. And guess what, DJ Dog? You just came up with another excuse to defend criminal you, because that's what y'all are. You right, sports talking with JB. I ain't speaking nothing but facts, and they don't like to hear it, but I don't give a damn. That's all. I don't give a damn. Yeah, Rowan, they just can't get right. That's what it is. They can't get right. Can't get right. Long as they winning, that's all that matters. And if you win, you can do what the hell you want. You can do what the hell you want if you win. So hey, it is what it is. Criminal you. And they talked about back in the 90s, the late 90s, about Miami. Georgia got them beat by a long shot. By a long shot. By a long shot. Georgia got them beat. Jamie, you already said that. You still here. But anyway, but yeah, they talked about Miami back in the 90s. But hell, it's 2023. And they got them boys beat by a long shot. Reckless driving after reckless driving charges, DUIs after DUIs after DUIs. I mean, Jesus. And guess what? Nothing is done about it. Absolutely nothing. DJ Dawg say, I'm coming to Tuscaloosa to drink all of your liquor and eat all of your barbecue before leaving out of there with a dub. I guess you're gonna be leaving drunk too. You're gonna be drinking and driving too. That's just part of the culture down there in Athens, I guess. Hey, I tell you what, you might drink, you might eat the barbecue, but you definitely won't be leaving with a dub. I tell you that dub must be a $20 bill, because you're gonna be leaving with a $20 bill, a dub, and an L to go right along with it. Stacey Go Dogs, they get reprimanded. You sound like a high school principal. I'm a reprimand you. Hey, they get reprimanded. She sound like a high school principal, man. Come on now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, old boy. Hold on. Exactly, old boy. What you at? Especially after loss of lives, Kirby Smart still ain't doing nothing about this. Still. The same thing he was doing before the loss of lives. Let's just make them run the stairs, maybe run around, do suicides. We'll do that. But we cannot suspend these guys, especially Shamar Mundy. He the one just got a reckless driving charge. You know he ain't finished suspending him. Him and Trevor Etienne going to be playing on Saturday. First game, August 31st. Guaranteed. He's not going to suspend those guys. But hey, it is what it is, man. Ain't nothing we can do about it but talk about it and continue to whoop Georgia's ass. That, you know what? That might be why these guys are so hostile. DUIs and reckless driving charges. Because of Alabama keep whooping their ass. So they go drink and jump in the car and drive fast. They just give up. They don't care about nothing no more. They can't beat our Alabama Crimson Tide. Sports talking with JB. You hit the nail on the head. Kirby just as guilty as the players. He is, because he allowing this to go on. And as a parent, I wouldn't want my child playing Kirby. If this is going to happen, if it's going to continue to happen, they are a hazard. That's what they are. They are a hazard. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, they continue to get their ass whooped by Alabama, and they just can't take it. So they fuck it. That's what it is, man. Alabama keep putting these ass whoopers on them, man. KB locked and loaded. What's up, man? Yeah, they trying to crash out, man. That's what they trying to do, man. Brian Thomas, what's going on? Bruce Seals, Melvin Emerson. I'm just getting y'all. Y'all probably been in here. I'm just seeing y'all, but hey, it's all good, man. But them guys, man, they trying to crash out, man. But yeah, Alabama putting them ass whoopings on them. Getting them what they call it, CTE. They already got CTE from playing Alabama, from Alabama busting their heads. That's what that is. Alabama them gave them guys CTE. So it is what it is, baby. They just gonna have to deal with it. And Kirby, hopefully he can get a handle on things, which we all know he ain't. He ain't. I was like, oh boy, yeah, he gotta make an example out of somebody. As long as he let this shit go on, it's gonna go on. Up until he make an example out of somebody. But then guess what? If he try to make an example out of somebody, guess what they gonna do? Transfer. So really, while we talking about Kirby can he really do anything about it? But guess what? You can't transfer during the season. So he can suspend them for the season. They still going to have to wait till next season before, or to the off season before they can transfer, because you can't transfer during the season. So yeah, he can do something about it. He can. So, but oh well. But let me end the show. It's an hour and 32 minutes. I was only supposed to go an hour, but hey, it's all good, man. But recruiting is on the up and up for my Alabama Crimson Tide. We sitting at number 2 right now. All right. Up and up. We got 3 of our guys who got their 5-star or their 5th star. Great thing for my Alabama Crimson Tide. Media Days is next week, starting July 15th, which is Monday, my birthday. And like I said, I'll be all of 27 years old and don't look a day older. Don't mind the gray hair. It's hereditary. But anyway, but hey, man. But that's mostly what we talked about today. Some bold predictions. And my bold prediction for my Alabama Crimson Tide, going to win the national championship 2024. Back-to-back SEC champions. That's what we're going to do. And go on to win the 12-team college playoff. And Jalen Milroe going to win the Heisman Trophy. B. Bruno says his 30th birthday. Happy birthday, Bruno. B. Bruno. Hopefully you get some nice gifts for your birthday. UGA is the new Auburn fans. No, I think UGA fans worse than Auburn. I do. I think they worse than Auburn. Seriously. But anyway, they might be just one thing about it. They might not be the worst fan base, but they are the most delusional and gullible fan base in all of college football. All of it. Yet Alabama hasn't won a national championship since Kirby took it away from them. And guess what? Old Jim Harbaugh took it from not Jim Harbaugh, but Jim Harbaugh took it from Georgia. Matter of fact, Jim Harbaugh didn't take y'all national championship. Alabama did. Alabama took y'all national championship because you had no hopes and dreams. Well, you had hopes and dreams, but you couldn't make it back to the national championship game to defend the national championship game. You know what happened? Alabama took your national championship and had to take it to the playoff with them and defend it. That's what the Alabama had to do. That's what Alabama. Poor Georgia. Alabama took your national championship and took it to the playoff with them. You got one on Alabama and they took it back from you. They just let you hold it. That's all. You couldn't even get back to the national championship game to defend your national championship. Who does that? Who does that? But anyway, man, let me get out of here, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all in the chat. If y'all stayed the whole time, if you came late, and if you was in the chat and you still ain't here. Hey, I appreciate you in the chat. Appreciate your support. And once again, if you ain't part of the Kangaroo Click, if you ain't a member, go to the home page, click on that membership tab, and become a member of the Kangaroo Click. And it was fun hanging out with y'all, man. And hey, it is what it is, baby. It's roll tide all day, every day. And guess what? Ain't nothing better than being an Alabama fan, because it is great to be a Bama fan. Everybody know this. But y'all remember, if you don't do nothing, let me say this, a majority of you Bama fans on here can't spell CBB, let alone know how championships what? Alabama fan don't know how championships are won? Are you freaking crazy, old boy? You got 2 in 44 years. I think Alabama know, every Alabama fan know more about winning a national championship than a Georgia fan. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you became an Alabama fan in 2010, they got just as many national championship in these freaking 13, 14 years as Georgia do in their whole history. So even a 15-year-old Alabama fan know more about winning national championships than a 50-year-old Georgia fan. Just want to put that up there. Yeah, Stacey Go Dogs. Y'all had big dreams last year. Who screeching halt, Stacey Go Dogs, screeching halt to all your big dreams. Alabama took that away from you, and that's why y'all hate them so much. Yeah, Georgia fans think college football started in 2021. That's what they think now. That's what they think saying. But anyway, oh well. Anyway, let me get out of here, man, and I'll catch y'all on the next live. And remember, be blessed, and I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide, and roll damn tide.